is up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I am Mr. Make Life Happen, and I hope you guys are having a super blessed day because life is so good. So today I want to talk about the Bible is all about you. The Bible is all about you. The Bible is all about you. It is your biography. The Bible is spiritual history, and you are a spiritual being. So the Bible is about you on many different levels. Every person in the Bible is you. Every character in the Bible is an eternal state or an eternal dimension. So these are states that everybody can become aware of. So Paul, Abraham, David, these are all eternal states. So the Bible is a story of the soul, and it teaches us how to apply this law within our daily lives. There is no secular history in the Bible. It is all sacred history. And you're going to awaken to this knowledge through your own personal experience. So the word will unfold within everybody because it is buried in every man. Jesus Christ is the power and the wisdom of God. And we are told in the Bible that this power is buried within all of us. So you no longer have to turn on the outside to any man because this plan of salvation is already prepared within you. This plan of salvation is already prepared within you, and it will unfold. So first you hear about this knowledge, and then with faith you apply it, and then you experience the Spirit of God after you heard it. So now that you know this knowledge, you don't turn on to the outside. You don't turn to the fleshly world on the outside. Jehovah is the only God, and Jehovah is buried within you. So you've got to save yourself. You're here to redeem yourself, and then you will be resurrected, and then you're going to be born again. You don't have to perform any outer rituals. You don't have to worship graven images, none of that stuff. You're not going to see how the flower blooms, but you're going to see the unfoldment in the perfect time. So whenever you're called, there's nothing that you can do about it. So God is your very being, and then whenever He awakens, you are He. And you can't see yourself because God is a spirit, but with personal experience, you would know that you are Him. So you died on the cross. So you took the form of death called human. So you lost complete memory. So you agreed to this memory loss to experience man. And this is the only death on the cross. We are all the Father. And then once you discover the Father, you discover yourself. So this is the plan. This is the journey. You're going to play every character in the Bible. And all the characters in the Bible are eternal states. So you must dwell in it. You must study the Bible. It reveals the power and the wisdom that's buried within you. And on this personal journey, you're going to discover that you are God, that you are the creator of this universe. So we are all the eternal spirit of God inside of a human body. Now this fleshly body may die one day, but the spirit within us lives forever. It is eternal. Your concept of God, the Father, may be on the outside, and I don't blame you. One day you're going to discover that you can imagine anything you want, and then you're going to discover God, not as an external Father, but as your own human imagination. And you're going to discover that this power of God is inside of your own skull. God's purpose was to make you and create you in His own image. So this is His purpose. He gave you dominion over all things. And you're going to discover this one day through your own personal experience. You will discover that all that you behold, although it seems to be on the outside, it is on the inside. So the whole world is a shadow of your imagination. It is a state of your consciousness. And you can move from this dimension to this dimension, from this state to this state. If you can just divinely imagine the things that you want, the lovely things that you want, and the spirit within you will move you from this state to the other. Because where the mind goes, the feet soon will follow. If you have a specific desire for something and your outer senses deny, then you must persist in your mental vision. So you mentally persist in your vision. And then your desires are going to flower. They're not going to be late. It's going to happen right on time. And your outer world is going to start to change, and you're going to realize that you do create your own reality. So your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, the spoken word, your imaginal scenes, all of these things are going to determine your outer world. And you can have anything that you want, But remember, as you believe it is done unto you. We are told in scripture, as you believe it is done unto you. And the possibilities are endless if you can just believe in yourself. Your vision, every vision that you have is going to have an appointed hour. You don't have to be impatient. You have to have faith and just relax. Just know that it's going to flower. It's going to come to you. It's going to come right on time. And there's probably something that you need to learn along the way that's going to help you grow, and it's going to make you a better person. So don't rush your vision. Trust the process and know that you are God in action. All things are possible to the Spirit of God. If the word God offends you, then use imagination when you read the Bible. If the word imagination offends you, then stick to the word God. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. But what I'm trying to convey to you here is that the Spirit is within you, whatever you choose to call it, God, Spirit, infinite intelligence. What I'm trying to teach you is that the power is within you. And then I'm teaching you how to use this power so that you can come to the understanding that you are the creator of this universe. The word potter in the scripture means imagination. So the word potter in Hebrew means imagination. So the maker is imagination. So the Bible is God's revelation of himself. We are told not to build a temple or a tabernacle for God. So going to church is not what we're supposed to do. And this is because we are the temple of the living God. And God is buried within us. And then whenever he awakens, then all of us are going to be resurrected. And then you will know that you are God. So the key to discovering all this, to discover that the Spirit of God is within you, is just by testing it. So you're going to divinely imagine the things that you want in your life. And then you're going to awaken to this discovery that you're in a dream within a dream. So that means you've got to save yourself. You have to redeem yourself. And you're going to do this with your power called human imagination. So stop looking for an external God. There are no outside gods. You have to save yourself. So you test yourself, and then you see if you're holding on to that faith to see if Jesus Christ is buried within you. Remember, Jesus Christ is the power and the wisdom of God. So you test yourself and see if the power is within you. Remember, the Bible is all about you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. Imagination fulfills itself. Imagination fulfills itself. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Go out there and use your gifts and make life happen. Peace.